we're back with a new video for you guys today. Sorry that we have been away for a little while. We had just had a busy couple of weeks in August. However, we will be making it up this week since I do have another video in addition to this one that's almost ready to go. I just need to finish filming the last part of it and edit it, of course, before I upload it. Today's video, however, will be focusing on all of my guinea pig toys. A lot of people have requested to see the toys that I have for my guinea pigs, so I'll show them to all of you and also tell you their opinions on them and tell you which ones they like the most. However, before I get started, here are the rest of the piggies. Here's Aries nomming on some hay. You guys saw Barbuck and Shinobi in the top cage. And Nimbus is just snoozing in his hut, so maybe he'll come out for us later. And we move to this corner. We have our foster piggy Alvin, which is still here. He's just having a drink right now and a munch of his hay. Okay, so laid out on the floor here are all the toys that I have for my guinea pigs. I store them in that little bin over there in my storage unit that I have in this room. Now this may seem like a lot of toys, but this is the result of accumulation over time. I don't buy toys for my guinea pigs very often. I usually only do a big haul of new toys about once a year, and then those toys last me pretty much all year round and maybe even more if they don't use them very much. The only toys that I do buy them year round are their favorites, which they demolish in a matter of weeks or a few months, which are the willow tunnels, huts, and the little willow balls that you've seen in a lot of my videos. But other than that, I don't buy toys very often since I find that those are their absolute favorites and are the ones that they care for the most. Okay, so first toy that I have here is this little jingly ball. It's just a cat ball in plastic with another ball inside with a little jingly bell, and it rattles when you shake it around. And I find that my guinea pigs like this toy for floor time. When it's in the cage, they don't use it very much, so I mainly just reserve this toy for floor time so they have something different that they haven't used in a while. Next, I have these treat balls, which are a toy that I mainly use for floor time to encourage them to get some exercise. So with these, you just open them, drop in some chopped veggies or herbs or a special treat for them, and have them roll it around to work for their food a little bit. And I have two different ones. I think I got this one from an online UK shop through eBay, and this one I think I got from the online Petco store. And from both of these, I like this one a lot better. I think they like it a lot better because it has holes through different sections of it instead of only through the bottom. I find that with this one they get a little bit frustrated more quickly and don't even attempt to use it anymore. Next, I just have some pine cones. All of my guinea pigs absolutely love these, and I've gotten these from quite a few different places. I think these in particular I got from the Bunny Bunch boutique during a Christmas haul with a few items that I purchased for them there, and all of them really seem to like these. Next, I just have the Tug and Gnaw, which is just a pet-safe rope attached to two wooden chews. And from the looks of it, you can see that my guinea pigs haven't used it very much. They just nibbled on the edges a little bit, but don't pay much attention to it anytime that it's in the cage. And I think I got this for Christmas from the Piggy Pig Pigs online shop, but you can find this in pretty much a lot of the UK shops. Next, I have this little plastic bell and barrel thing, and I got this from the Bunny Bunch boutique for Christmas. And out of all my guinea pigs, Nimbus is the one that absolutely loves this the most. The rest of them don't pay much attention to it. Next, I have the Toys from Trees Lizard Wooden Chew. Now, my guinea pigs have had this one for a while, and they also had the Ladybug one, which they demolished and was one of the favorite toys around here, so I honestly don't know what they think about this toy, because this one they haven't touched very much except in a few sections, and the Ladybug they absolutely demolished, and it was so nasty that I had to throw it away. Next, I have a few more chew toys. I can't remember what these are called, but I've seen them pretty much anywhere in the US. And it's just a wooden chew with a little ball that rattles inside if you move it from side to side. And again, my guinea pigs aren't very fond of chew toys, so this one they haven't used very much. This is actually one of the few chew toys that they've actually munched on a little bit, but still not very much, and it's definitely not one of their favorites. Next, I just have a small jingly ball. It's yellow and purple with a little bell inside, And out of all my guinea pigs, Aries is the one that absolutely loves this the most. He loves grabbing it through the holes and rattling it and bashing it around. But I have seen the rest of my piggies bash it around as well. You can find these pretty much in any pet store in the cat section. Next I have these little treat pots, which are just wooden chews that you can put little stuff in and have them tip it over to get the contents out. I got these from Bunny Bunch Boutique on Christmas for the piggies, and of course, they're interesting for the piggies when they have goodies inside, but when they don't have anything in them at all, they don't care for them. So I just use it when I have something interesting to give them to encourage them to tip it over to get the contents out. Next, I have the Sticks and Willow, which are just willow chew sticks from the Small and Furry range of toys, and this is a UK brand, so you can only get this from UK shops. I got it online, and I've had these since Christmas, but I've completely forgotten about them. But when I gave these to my piggies a while ago, I found that they absolutely love chewing on them. Next, I just have this little octopus stuffed toy that I got from nlucky.com from the pet section, I believe. I'm not very certain if that was the store, but I'm pretty sure it is. And I just use it in their cage near their cuddle beds to see if they want to snuggle against it. I've seen them do it a few times and it's really cute. And another of my guinea pigs likes to assert its dominance against it by mounting it, so I guess that's another potential use for it as well. Next we have the Roll and Snack, I believe, and this is just a wooden chew where you put little veggie treats or hay or whatever you want to put in there to encourage them to get some exercise and work for their food a little bit. And this is a toy that I reserved for floor time, and I think they really enjoy getting their treats out of there and getting a workout as well. Next I have a set of Super Pet Combo Chews, and it just brings some apple chews and a loofah chew that you can attach to the kebab or just leave on the floor. I usually leave them on the floor for them to chew whenever they want to. And I don't see them using them very much, but during the first few days, 3 or so days that they're in the cage, I do see them nibbling on them quite a bit. Next I have a Sissel chew toy from the brand Trixie, a UK brand I believe, and it's just a little carrot that rattles. And it's made out of the Sissel and the raffia up here, and out of all of my guinea pigs, Barbok is the one that likes it the most. He has another one of these in his cage right now, a white one. The rest of the piggies just kind of sniff it and maybe chew on it for the first few minutes that I put it in the cage, but then they don't pay very much attention to it. Next I have the Living World Nibblers, and this is very similar to the previous toy I showed you, the Trixie one, but instead of having this part made out of sisal, it's made out of corn husk, and this part is made out of the same material, the raffia. And we got this from a contest prize, and I'm just keeping it as a new toy for when I throw out some of their older toys because they get nasty. I have some replacements for them and something new for them to chew on. Next I have this little chew toy, which is in the shape of a little bowl and has more natural wood in the outer portion of it, and I think I purchased this from Bunny Bunch Boutique, and it came stuffed with apple wood sticks and some loofah, and I threw away the loofah because they just didn't use it and just like tipping it over and making a huge mess in the cage. But they do like to chew on this surface every once in a while. However, it's not one of their favorite toys. Next, I have this little set of wood chews that's attached with a pet safe sisal rope. And I got this from Bunny Bunch Boutique again with a bunch of other toys. It came in a little packet with different types of toys. And again, I like the idea of this one because it was a more natural chew instead of just a plain wood like this, which they're not really fond of. And again, as with the bowl that I just showed you, they do chew on it every once in a while, but it's not one of their favorite toys, unfortunately. They don't use it very much. And finally, here we just have a random assortment of chew toys that I put in their cage and switch out every once in a while. I have this one, which is from Living World, I believe, and you can put it on the kebab if you want to, but I just throw it in the cage. Again, they're not very fond of just plain soft wood chews, and here's Bernie claiming this as his. Bernie, go do something else. And here we just have some heart chews. These are just soft wood chews. I got them for Christmas because they were in little heart shapes. And Bernie, get out of the way. They haven't used them very much. I think I've seen my foster piggies nibbling on these a little bit more than my pigs. And here again we just have more chews. This one is from All Living Things, I believe. Loofah, which they don't really like very much. Here's a loofah ball, which they don't like very much. This one is from Living World, and this one they actually do use. I've seen them nibbling on this because it's just peeled willow. And then finally, in that little assortment of toys that I just showed you, we have the pieces of what used to be a knot nibbler, which is just little pieces of wood stuck together by these smaller pieces of wood, and then it had this ball in the center of it. And out of my guinea pigs, Shinobi absolutely loved this. He loved sitting next to it and just pulling these little pieces out. I think it was very entertaining for him, and I may have to get him another one because I can't be bothered to put this all together again. So I just throw these pieces in their cages as a wood chew every once in a while. Okay, so I showed you a lot of the toys that my guinea pigs have in their toy bin. However, they also have a few other toys in their cage, and in their cages you will usually see a lot of the same type of toys because they're toys that they absolutely love, and I just can't manage to take them out of the cages because they adore them so much. So let's go ahead and give you a tour now of their favorite toys that they have in their cage. One of my guinea pigs' top toys are the willow huts and tunnels, like this one that you see right here. I purchased these from either wag.com or amazon.com, and this is an absolute favorite among all of my guinea pigs. They go through them extremely quickly. This one I purchased about a month ago, and as you can see, I'm going to need to buy another one pretty soon. Another of my guinea pigs' top toys are these little peeled willow chews that are stuffed with hay, and they like the ones that are plain willow as well that don't have hay inside them. These are definitely a favorite. They demolish them in a matter of hours if they're really in a chewing mood, or a couple of days, so I go through them extremely quickly, and all of my guinea pigs like them. I purchased these from ebay.com from Jenny's Small Animal Shop, I believe. I'll put the link in the description bar in case anyone is interested, since a lot of people have asked me about these. This is an example of another vine chew that my guinea pigs really like. As you can see, this one was a star shape, and I purchased this from either busybunny.com or binkybunny.com, and all of them love it, especially Barbok. He's the one that loves these star chews the most. And finally, in my cages you may also find some toys that are there for decoration because my guinea pigs don't use them very much and never took a liking to them. An example of this is the wood garland. This is one of the first wood chews that I had for my guinea pig, and I got it from ebay.com. And as you can see, it's pretty much intact. They only have a nibble on it every once in a while. Alright guys, that is it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed seeing the piggies and hearing about their chew toys and their opinions on them. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in our next video. Bye bye!